right? So I record a little bit late. I just wanted to run through these slides quick. So here's the general form of the equation of the circle. And then when you expand, you will get the form in blue. That's the standard form. So once you find F and G, you'll be able to, and C, you'll be able to find the center and the radius, right? Here was example 1, where we got 2F to be equal to 4, 2G equal to -6. So we found F as 2 and G as -3. And we got C to be 2. And I used the formula and I found the center and the radius. Right? And this is the example we're doing now. Right? We're just waiting on Tishon and we're done. Finish? Right? And next thing, yeah, go ahead. And next thing you'll also notice is that the right-hand side is always equal to 0. Okay? So whatever on the right side, move it across on the left side. All right? It's always equal to 0. Right? Just waiting on some more answers there. I get you. Tishon? Again, trouble with. Huh? Oh, so 2F is what? Whatever in front of X, right? And 2G is whatever in front of Y. That's it. And C is -3. Okay? So F is equal to -3, G is equal to 4, and C is -3. So your center is always -F minus G. So that's +3 minus 4. And your radius is the square root of F squared plus G squared minus C. Okay? When you work this out, you'll get the square root of 9 plus 16 plus 3. Yeah? I saw somebody -3. Minus and a minus to give it the plus, right? So that'll give you the square root of 20. So your center, radius. You okay with that? What's the name? Jeremy? You okay with that? Right, let's check out online. Not bad. Right, good job, everybody. Good. Right, Amrit just saw a little mistake, right? Okay. Let's go again. I'll change it slightly. And I'll give you a hard one after, right? Remember, the right-hand side must always equal to 0. Okay? So whatever on the right, bring it across on the left. Anybody left a calculator? This was during the week, you know. I think that was probably during the week. Let's go again. Ready? Start making one slight change. X squared plus Y squared plus 2X plus 4Y is equal to 10. Wait, no. Yeah, 10. I feel so. I'll stick with that. 10. Take your time, right? When you do the 10 Tishon, move it across. Go ahead, find F, G, and C. Ooh, this thing will never thing on charge. So you should have 2F, you should have 2G, and you should have C. Right, let me check out online in the meantime. Right, good job, Severe. Ranisha, correct so far. Jason, correct. Megan, correct. Safir, correct. Chloe, correct. Safir, correct. Annalie, Sebastian, correct. I'm correct. Right, who am I missing there? I get Annalie. Imran, wait, not Imran. Right, so 2F is 2, 2G is 4, and I was supposed to move it 10 across, so it would have been minus 10 equal to 0. So C is minus 10. So therefore, F is 1, G is 1. All right, just take a look at them, right? F is 1, G is 1, and well, we know what C is, right? So therefore, the center is minus F minus G, right? So that's minus 1. This should be 2, right? Minus 2. That's okay? Minus 1, minus 2, and then the radius. Radius is the square root of F squared. So that's 1 squared, 2 squared, minus 10. So that's the square root of 1 plus 4 plus 10, which is the square root of 15. Right? Since we did surds already, could we break it down? Could you break down 15 in surds? I know it. Right? No perfect square for 15. Imran, catch it as yet? You okay now, Kishore? I gotta make it a little harder, right? So I gotta make it sound a little bit harder. Right? So you're looking for whatever in front of X, you're looking for whatever in front of Y, and you're looking for C. Right? So you have to use all the rules that I showed you, right? If you don't see an X term, what does that mean? If you don't see an X term, then 2F is what? 0. All right? All right, so let's try this one here. Right? Do your thing there. Right? Do your thing. Combine all the rules that we learned. Right, I'll give you some hints just now. Let's see what will come up. All right, so let's see what we came up with. So in order for us to do this properly, what we have to do is we have to firstly divide everything out by 2 because it must be 1x squared, 1y squared. So I'm going to divide everything by 2. You'll get x squared plus y squared plus 4x is 7. Right? Then bring everything on the left side. X squared plus y squared plus 4x minus 7 is 0. Once you get that, 2f is whatever in front of x. 2g is whatever in front of y. There is no y, so that's 0. And c is minus 7. So from this, we could find f. F is 2. From this, we could find g. G is 0. So therefore, center is minus 2, 0. And the radius is the square root of 2 squared plus 0 squared minus 7, and you'll get root 11. Okay? That's all right? Yeah? Let's change it up slightly. All right, no. I'm going to give you one like a second. I wouldn't change it too much. I wouldn't change it too much. Right, yes, so you have to remember to divide by 2, right? I won't change it too much. All right, last one like this. Ready? What letter are we on? E. So this is 3x squared minus 9x is equal to 12y minus 3y squared. Do your thing there. Put it all together. Same rules, nothing changed. Make it look like the one before. So keeping your fraction. That's not right. All right, so some people divide it by 3 first. I'll do that. So you'll get x squared minus 3x is equal to 4y minus y squared. Bring everything on the left side. I'll get x squared plus y squared minus 3x minus 4y is 0. So 2f is minus 3. Therefore, f is minus 3 on 2. And 2f is minus 4. So therefore, g is minus 2. Yes, Samir, it has recordings, right? You just have to go back in live and look for inequalities or quadratics. All right. F is minus 3 on 2, G is 2. So therefore, so now we can find center. Center is equal to positive 3 on 2, positive 2. And the radius, there's no C, right? Of course, C is 0. Square root of minus 3 on 2 squared plus minus 2 squared. What you all got there? Any work out? What you all got? 2.5, final answer. What you all got for the square root of the whole thing? Okay, so what's the answer? Square root of what? What is? Square root of 6.25, right? Which is 2.25. Find and see. Find the square root of 6.25. Find the square root of 6.25. 2.25? No? 2. Right, yeah, sorry. 2.5, yes. 2.5, 25, right? 2.5, sorry. Jeremy, you okay with this now? Are you okay with this now? Right, so you should be able to get the equation of a circle regardless of the form and find the center and the radius. All right, now we want to be able to get our equation. All right, so here's what we need now. Any questions online? Shreya, you okay? Shreya, you okay? Yeah? All right, so here's what we need next. What we need next is, let's say we have a circle. Actually, let me take off that line there. What there, boy? Right, let's say I gave you a circle. And the circle has a center, of course, and a radius, right? And at that point, let's call that point P. P is XY, and center is AB. At that point, here's what they like to do. What they like to do is they like to draw tangent at that point. Let's see if I could draw it. Right? Everybody know what tangent is? A tangent is a line that cuts the surface at one point. All right? So that line there is your tangent. Right? That line there is your tangent. Sometimes they ask us to find the equation of the tangent. I have to improve on this handwriting. Hold on. They want us to find the equation of tangent. Right? Anybody knows like when a tangent meets a radius, What's the angle between them? When a tangent meets a radius, it always forms the same angle. 90. Always forms a 90. So every time you see a tangent and a radius, it's always 90 degrees. Always going to be 90 degrees. Okay? All right. So how do we find the equation of that tangent? Anybody have any ideas? What we need to get? I'll give you some steps in a little while, but I want to hear what you all think. How do we get the equation of a perpendicular line? And all we have is what you see in there. Anybody want to try? Nathan? You don't want to try, Nathan? Anybody? Mikhail? Want to try? Not bisector, but you're close. It's not perpendicular bisector. You're close there. Sabira? You don't want to try at all? Christian? Huh? Negative reciprocal or something, yes. We're getting somewhere here. Right, so Megan said you need a point on the tangent and the gradient of the tangent, correct? To find the equation of a line, we need the gradient and we need tangent and a point. Do we have a point on the line? Yes, we have P. How do we get the gradient of tangent now? Huh? Yeah, and right. So find the gradient of the radius. We have 2 points. Then find negative reciprocal and then use the equation. Right? 3 steps. Step number one is find the gradient. Step number one is to find the gradient of the radius. Step number two, you have to use the gradient of the tangent as -1 over the reciprocal, well, -1 over the gradient of the radius. Right? And I like what Megan did. Right? She followed the steps in finding an equation and then look for the things in between, right? That's very good, Megan. So number one, find the gradient of the radius. Number two, gradient of tangent. Number three, use the gradient of tangent. Number three is to use the gradient of tangent and the point P, which is xy, in the equation. Y minus y1 is m by x minus x1. Copy that down and let's do an, actually, I'll make you do the example. Copy down 3 steps. Right, just in case I forgot from last week how to find gradient. Gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Copy down the 3 steps and let's see if we can find the equation. Ready? So step 1, use the 2 points, find the gradient. Step 2, find the negative reciprocal. Step 3, use the formula. All right? So I'll leave in these steps right there for you. And I just given you some values. Use the center as 2, 3, and use P as, let's make it look nice, right? 4, 9. 4, 9. Okay, that wouldn't be too nice. Anyway, we'll work it out, sir. Right? 2, 3, and 4, 9. Follow the 3 steps and find the gradient and the equation. Follow the 3 steps and find the equation tangent. So you're using 2, 3, and 4, 9. Take your time, follow all the steps. Find the gradient. You have 2 points, so you get that gradient. Then find negative reciprocal, and then right, so your step 1, let's see what you got for the gradient of your radius. Right, so that's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 9 minus 3 over 4 minus 2. So I got 6 and 2, which is 3. You got that? Nathan got it, so I'm moving on. Gradient of tangent. is minus 1 over 3. Nathan, you get that too? Nathan get it, so we're moving on. Now, part 3 now, we are going to use gradient of tangent, and we're going to use the 0.4 and 9. Right? We're going to use the 0.4 and 9 in the formula y minus y1 is m by x minus x1. Right? So y is, sorry. So it's y minus 9 is equal to minus 1/3 by x minus 4. X minus 4. Right? Then you multiply it out. Then you multiply it out and make it look nicer, right? Y minus 9 is minus 1/3 x plus 4 and 3. So y is equal to minus 1/3 x plus 4 and 3 plus 9. Right? You can multiply everything by 3 to make it look nicer. And you'll get 3y minus x plus 4 plus 27. So your final answer is 3y minus x plus 31. Right? If you want to make it look nicer, otherwise some people may have y is minus 1/3 x plus 31 and 3. Anyone could work. Anyone could work. Anybody got that all the way there? Sabira? Trouble? I get all that? No? Where you get wrong? So you should have reached here. You should at least reach here, right? So in a past paper, generally, what I like to ask you, they give you a general standard form, and they ask you to find the center and the radius, and they like to ask you this: find tangent. All right. Copy it down. We can squeeze in one more because I start kind of late. That's supposed to do like 5. I see we can at least squeeze in one more. All right, so let's try one more. Ready? One more and be done, right? Right, find the equation of tangent. Last one and we done. All right. Got it. So I am starting now. Hopefully you are ahead of me, right? Gradient of radius, 5 minus 4 over 2 minus 1. So you got 1. Gradient of tangent is minus 1 on 1. Yeah. So now we're going to use gradient of tangent is minus 1 and the 0.25. Right? And y minus y1 is m by x minus x1. And that's it. Hurry up. Finish up that last part there. Develop. All right, so it will be y minus 5 is minus 1 by x minus 2. So y is equal to minus x plus 2 plus 5. So the final answer is y is equal to minus x plus 7. All right, nice. So that's the way you find the equation of tangent. Okay, so that's it for today. Hopefully you remember this next week. Next week, we're going to just add on equation of the normal and then do out some past papers and we finish with the topic. The topics after this will be challenging. Okay, so hopefully all you